e-rev, applied directly to the forehead. e-rev, applied directly to the forehead.
e-rev is not responsible for any monitor-to-head related injuries. View at your own risk.
Hello and welcome to the e-rev coverage of the Clan-based Open Cup 2008. Sorry for that slight technical hitch there. Obviously DGR was a little bit enthusiastic in getting this excellent game out to you. We are going to watch Outsourced versus Sleepy Fellows, both qualifying very well in their groups. I have to say it should be an excellent game. We're watching the last 8 at the moment. Sorry, the last 16, 8 games obviously. There's already been some played yesterday and there's a few more to go over the week. But it's definitely shaping up to be a cracking tournament so far throughout all of the leagues. This particular one is League 2, so it's not the best that you'll ever see, but it's certainly, from what we've seen in the warm-up so far, very talented players that can work well as a team, and will definitely give us an entertaining match to watch. With me in the studio today, obviously DGR, the man, the myth, the legend that is on video, crazy Dutch guy, you gotta love him. And of course, the new boy on the EU staff, Dave Blizzardwolf Huron, who is popping his casting cherry for us tonight. His main speciality is Unreal Tournament 3, but tonight he's joining us to do some CSS. How's it going?
It's going fine, thank you, and thank you for welcoming me in.
Anytime. You excited about the match?
Yeah, just getting used to the new games and all that.
Good. Okay, well, because of the CSS Open Cup format, what will be happening is there will be the knife round, and then the teams will pick a side, and then there will be a knife round again once we're on the new map, and then they'll go live from there. So, do you want to give us a quick call or roster out of Sleepy Team, please?
On the sleeper team we have Dartsy, Head, Muswheel, Paparoo and Crew.
And on the next side we have Sin, Bart, Corrupt, Nurgle, and Lino, who is IR God. And also bottom fragging 0 to 5, but he isn't around with a pistol, so it's to be expected. We don't obviously know because of the system who is going to be on the side first that's defending and who will be the attacking side. Likewise, we don't know what map it is, but obviously there is the map list on the main page. I imagine most of you guys will know what it is. As always, we'll be reading out shoutouts before the game and at half time. So if you want to go and message me on IRC, I'm both on GameSearch and on QuakeNet in #e-rev. If you want to jump on in there, find me and I'll give out your shoutouts. So far none, but then we've only just gone live, so it's to be expected. Okay, and we're going into the knife round now. I'm going to follow Dartsy because he was fragging pretty hard during the warm-up, so let's see if he carries the same form into the knife round. And let's say everyone's excited, ready up, ready to go. Sleepy, of course, are on the tees, so go forward. Dartsy actually staying in spawn, while the rest of his team's run off. Bit of a baiting there. Fair enough, I guess. Going to go right down towards the A-bomb side, and it looks like the CTs are there to meet them. You can probably see that on the radar. There's already some damage there. No, there isn't. No damage at all. They're just sort of playing cat and mouse at the moment. Darcy now jumping up top of the box to jump down on them as they come forward. And it looks like a bit of a Mexican standoff with knives. Interesting. So what do you make of this, Liz?
It's actually quite funny just watching all the members just standing still waiting to go for the first kill. I wonder who's going to be just wondering who's going to be hard enough to go in and start the first kill. Oh, it looks like Bart with the first kill.
And there we go, the silence is broken, it's carnage, and now it's several seconds, and NS just absolutely wiped out Sleepy there. So there we go. Looks like it's Nuke. That'll be the map for playing, so we'll switch to that, and then we'll go and obviously have another knife round, which is always fun, although the last one was a bit of an interesting one, has to say, but the older standoff there. So, the Nuke is obviously a classic map, played on 1.6. Obviously, if you're still a fan of that, and I know a lot of people are. Obviously, I played that myself back in the heady days of the beta. Absolute cracking map it is. Very good fun, very balanced as well. I have to say, it's definitely one of those maps that can be won either side if the right strategies are employed. Some say that it's attacker biased. A lot of people do say that it's defender biased. So it should make for an interesting game. And definitely will be down to the tactics employed by each team, and we'll obviously go from there. Alright, so you ready up at the moment? We're waiting for people to get started. As I'm sure you're all aware, this is our first CSS match as well, but obviously the EU side of e-rev is now doing quite a few more things. We've got a lot of AA work coming up, and we've also got a lot of some COD 4 planned for the future as well, so that's going to be quite exciting. Obviously we're covering the rest of the CSS Open Cup, and we'll probably be bringing you quite a lot of Premier League games. Obviously once we get more into our flow, we'll be able to say a lot more and make it a bit more interesting in coverage. So that's going to be pretty good and definitely worth watching. And obviously we'll be covering the finals from all the leagues as well, right from the 4th league at the bottom through to the Premier League at the top. And the standard is very, very high in the Premier League, it has to be said. There's a lot of good teams playing in there that probably could fare quite well in the Open Cup, but they have obviously been placed in the Premier League of the Open Cup. Still a very prestigious competition, one of the most exciting ones in Europe and one of the most widely attended ones in Europe. I'm trying to work out if we're actually live or not. Are we live at the moment? Please.
I'm not really sure I'm in full screen, but I can quickly minimise and check.
Oh no, there we go, never mind. Q's just said we're not ready, they're going to have to snipe aside. It's just more warm-up, so I don't know, they're not missing out anything there.
Oh yeah, I was getting a little bit confused on what it was.
They've been warming up for about 30 minutes now, it has to be said. They're obviously very ready to go. More warm-upping. It's getting very warm. It's getting hot in here. Oh. Bit of banter going there in the team, so while the teams get ready. So who's your money on, Blizzard? Who do you think is going to take away this game?
Well, look at the scores. I probably might say that the NS clan could take it, but it all depends on how well their playing styles are.
Indeed. Obviously, they did pick the map as well, so we should expect to see a high score on Nuke. But Sleepy they're quite an experienced clan. They've been around for a few years now. NS is a newer team. They've only been going 3 months, but I gather some of the players have a fair bit of experience in various other teams. So yeah, they've definitely got the experience there. These definitely guys that know what they're doing. And obviously will be made down by the tactics and how they work together on the day. I feel it looks like in terms of individual skill, they're fairly well matched. Obviously, Fuku had a wicked set there of nice double kill headshots. And there we go. Looks like we're restarting. Going to the map round, knife round, sorry. And take it away, Blizzard.
So both sides starting to base and then now starting to move off towards the centre, so they can start knifing. I wonder who's going to get the first blood on this round.
Probably another Mexican standoff for 5 minutes.
I was like, no, but the first kill's gone to Sleepyhead, who took out Lieno, who's IR God.
Obviously not gaudy enough. Taken out quite cleanly there as he rushed forward into the mass pack of terror. It's not a good move. It's 5 on 4. Oh, and they've gone for it there. More kills by Sleepy. Head bagging his second. Sin again is very good in the knife round. But yeah, he's on his own now and he's got 3 to kill. Although he did very well on Dust 2. He's running away now. Backing away from it. Oh, and he's taken out by Head again, bagging his 3rd kill. Gotta say, not too bad for a man with 102 ping. Looks like Sleepy are going to go counter-terrorists, and NS are going to be terrorists. Okay, so we're now getting live, and we should see some quality action instead of just listening to us talking while we're not sure if the game's live or not. Okay.
And looks like they're just starting to ready up now, just giving a few signs of ready.
More headshots from Puku. I think he's hacking. I tell you what, look at him go. He's on a spree in the warm-up. Wonder if he'll be able to replicate that form during the game, because he's certainly going for it. Corrupt definitely put him down there. A nice Glock kill to the head. And takes out Darksea as well. Oh, done very well, Corrupt. Okay, looks like we're going live. The clan-based admin has given the live signal, and the teams are ready, and we're just waiting for the server to be restarted. So absolutely cracking. First round and see who has the bomb. Not live yet.
Looks like they're still finishing off some of the warm-ups before they hit the restart button for the server. So we'll just give you some warm-up commentary instead until they're ready.
I'll tell you what, it's the longest warm-up I've ever seen. I think we've been warming up for about 45 minutes now. They've been on the go since about 10 to 7. Actually, no, it's about an hour now they've been warming up. So can't argue with their dedication towards the game. So definitely, hopefully we'll start seeing some action. Be quite good. Give us more to talk about. Obviously, we've already mentioned shoutouts, as I said. Hash e-rev on QuakeNet and on GameSearch. Find me. I am e-rev DJ. Say DJ, I want a shout out, and I'll read out on air for you. Talk to your friends, wish the teams luck if you happen to know them, or even be in them if you're another player for them, or in an alternative arm. And it looks like at last we're going to go live. If you just flick through to see who has the bomb, it would be... oh, I have no idea. There we go. Corrupt's got the bomb. So we're going to follow Corrupt, and he's going to do a nice little attack nade there into the middle. Oh no, it's no change, never mind. It's now sneaking through. Looks like a push on the upper site. Obviously we can say stuff like this because there is in fact a minute-long delay on the server, so we can go and give you this kind of information because they won't hear it, and by the time we do, it'll be over. And Sleepy there, triple kill 4 kills, but the bomb is down. Corrupt on his own takes down Head there. Oh, Darcy coming over the top. What a quick response there from Sleepy as they corrupted a little sneaky down into the bottom bomb site to get the bomb down. First round to counter terrorists. Let's kind of go over back to the counter-terrorist side now and let's have a look at Darcy, because we obviously got the defuse there, and follow him forward to go and see where he defends, and obviously have a look from that particular side as to where the CTs are deploying themselves. Because Darcy's actually going up top in the A-bomb side. Oh, and he gets a kill, he gets double kill. Wow! 4 submachine kills straight away, 4 MP5 kills, 4 headshots, absolute clean sweep by the counter-terrorists. What in a clinical round. Absolutely loving that. What do you make of that, Blizz?
That was outstanding. Just watching two team members wiping out the whole of the terrorist side is really shocking. So now I'm following Nurgle, who has the bomb, which has now passed it over to, let's quickly find out, he's passed it over to Sin, who's on the roof.
So an interesting place to get in cover, obviously looking after his team's flank, which is definitely a positive sign. It does show that these teams have kind of thought through the maps and obviously are watching out for that obviously very disruptive Russia tactic, which is, if you haven't played a first-person shooter in a team, you know that's a pain in the arse. So that's nice to see. It seems that they've deployed well, and they've obviously not made the same mistake of last round of just rushing willy-nilly into the site. But kills are going down. Bar into for the Coup, and Coup gets a double kill before being taken down by Corrupt. Marchell comes in, but Sin takes him down. It's 2-on-2 now. Oh, Head with a nice headshot on Bar. Looks like it's just Sin left on his own. He does have the bomb, but he has got the silenced TMP, so who knows? He's got someone lurking just above him as well. Throwing a bomb in, gets a nice tag there with the grenade, knocks Sin down a little bit. He's quite wounded. Oh, lovely headshot on Darcy there. I don't think he saw that coming at all. What a shot. Ah, Sin, what a clutch. Oh, superb. Takes out Head at the top of the middle bomb site. Oh, absolutely fantastic clutch there. Well played to Sin, winning the round there, bringing it back down to 2-1 in favour of Sleepy. Sorry, back to 1-2, still in favour of Sleepy, but they're definitely in this game, NS. You can't argue that.
And that is true, to be honest. Just following Leano now, who is the actual bomb carrier, and he's starting to probably pop himself on the roof and go through the entrance on the roof, but he's looking towards the right-hand side, trying to see if anyone comes down there. And most of the other counter-terrorist units are actually hiding in the bomb areas to see if they can stop the rest of the terrorist team from entering.
It's definitely a slow round, this one, but they're just waiting outside the bottom bomb site, which is very well covered. Looks like the counter-terrorists do have the majority of their boys inside that top room, and obviously they're waiting for the rush. They can hear them moving. Darcy's one on top again. Is definitely proven to be the star player in the first few rounds for the CTs, but there we go, started getting some action. Sin taking down Head. Mostly starting to hit his stride here. He's in a wonderful clutch and gets the first kill this round. He gets another kill and Bart with a grenade, and the bomb is down at the bottom. The counter-terrorists are struggling to get down there. They're moving quickly, but it's all over. Quick, absolutely quick exchange of fire. 3 people go down, and it's another win, bringing it back to 2-2 in favour of, well, no one really. It's a draw, but it does look as if this game's definitely very balanced.
I do agree with that. Just noticed that one of the terrorist members are throwing the bomb over towards Corrupt, and now Corrupt is taking the lead, going onto the roof, as well as his other teammate buddy, Liano. And you got Darcy walking around the edge in the main building, trying to stop the terrorists from entering.
Definitely, defensively, it's a very good strat.
A bit of a standoff at.
Because they've got them very pinned inside the that entrance corridor there to the middle side. It's where all the terrorists are, apart from obviously the 2 that are fiddlers on the roof. And This well thought out defensive strat, it has to be said. But there we go, Sin again, taking down Pupperbee effortlessly.
Nice few headshots from several of the terrorist teams, and looks like now the terrorists are winning 3-2.
Ah, wow, clean sweep there by NS. They're pulling back into this game after dropping 2 rounds early on. They've won the last 3 on the trot. Sin again doing wonderful, but Bart picked up a great little sequence there of 2 kills. It was pretty clinical again. We rushed in, quick exchange of fire, and they're all down. So it's pretty exciting to watch from this our sort of angle and just kind of watch them. Looks like they've gone for a speed rush this time. They're just charging in. Marshall's up on top, taken down by Bart. Nice shoot, putting suppressing fire over. The head comes in, manages to get a kill, but oh, it looks like a quick response there. Pupuku, triple kill, nicely done there by Puku. I don't know how to say his name at all. I'm just going to call him Puku from now on. But tell you what, 3 kills there, triple kills with the AWP. Absolutely wonderful stuff there by him. It was a great move in total by the CTs. They brought back another round. It's still 3-3, but it's definitely shaping up to be a very tactical game.
And I agree with that. It's really good gameplay by both team members, to be honest, keeping the game very even on both sides. Just following Sin, who is also carrying the bomb, it's like they're going probably for another rush. And Sin taking down Marshall with a nice headshot. And it looks like they're just placing the bomb down now.
The Sin's definitely getting the first kill every round. He's really opening the bank, if you will. There's a nice set of nade kills there. Ku and Marshall getting some, Nurgle, getting some nade kills. Corrupt takes down Ku though, and that wins the round again. 4-3 in favour of the terrorists. Pulling ahead slightly, has to be said. Definitely, the rushes are very, very effective, and if the CTs don't respond quickly, they do tend to pull away with the round. It's all over very, very quickly. It's quite difficult to see what's going on, but it's definitely working very, very effectively in favour of NS. Let's go and have a look again. Marchell had a nice nade there around. He's sitting up top and he's covering the entrance into the top upper bomb site. Looks like he can hear the fire going on, but he can't see anyone come in. There's smoke everywhere and kind of blinding his view a bit, but you can still see through it, which is a bit unfortunate, as that would have been a nice smoke otherwise. Looks like a bit of cat and mouse again. Got some nades going in, lots of flashes and smokes. And there we go, Lino opens the score, taking down Puku. Ku takes him down though. Looks like Nurgle's just behind him. Nurgle one-on-one with Ku. Oh, it takes down Ku. Bombs down through a sneaky rush.
Yep, that was Corrupt putting the bomb down in the section B. Unless no one knows how they managed to sneak past, but it looks like they're defending the bomb site B pretty well, to be honest.
Without a doubt, it's definitely where their strength seems to be lying at the moment. There was a sneaky rush through those. Spencer got them there. It's the second time Corrupt has done it. He's done it very well. Oh, and Marshall takes down Sin nicely, but is he going to make the bomb in time? It doesn't look like it. And up he goes in smoke. It's another round for the terrorists. Okay, and this round we're going to see if Corrupt does that nice little sneak attack then.
Yep, I'm just following Liano now, who's carrying the bomb from the terrorist spawn point. And he's just got inside, just trying to... Looks like they might sneak in for a rush again, but it's like they're going on a little bit more for defence this time. Since the terrorists are taking the lead 5-3, so it looks like Liano is actually planning to go around the whole outside of the T-spawn.
It looks like he's passed over the bomb as well, and they're just sitting back and going the same way again, which is fair enough because it has served them very well over the past few rounds. Obviously, when they've been able to go from that entry room into either side, they've been able to force down inside the bottom side or just rush straight into A side. Look at Lino then taking down Marshall, nice kill, but Dartsy from up top takes him down, and you can see Nurgle in there. Nurgle, however, takes down Corrupt, takes down Dartsy. Nice little sequence there again. It's now 1-on-2. Just Puku left. He's got an AWP. Taking down Nurgle, but no, Nurgle actually takes down Puku. Unfortunate that Puku didn't get the kill there. He just didn't seem to land that final hit on Nurgle, and some lovely P90 work there.
And I agree with you. It looks like Leono's got the bomb again to start with. Looks like it seems he's probably best bomb carrier to go around with him. Looks like they're probably going into a rush to go into bomb section B. Looks like they're just rushing in. Leono just got blinded by a flash grenade.
Bit of wall banging there, I'll argue with that. Looks like, yeah, they've secured that back alley. 3 kills down already. Bart with some nice headshot on Kula. Oh, but Darcy responds, dealing Lino to the face. Lovely shooting there, great kill. And Nurgle again, showing his P90 work, taking down Darcy. Nurgle's starting to come into his own now. Over the last 2 or 3 rounds, he's done a nice job. He's planting down the bomb now. There's only one on 4 at the moment with just Head left. Got a bit of wall banging going on, but Head is actually downstairs and he's trying to sneak forward and try and get in there and get the bomb down. But he's got to kill 4 people to do so, which is no easy task, especially if you look at the way that it's deployed. But he does get corrupt. But Nurgle, more P90 work, taking down Sleepyhead. Nice kill there, straight to the face.
I can agree with that. It's like it wasn't being an advantage for him being on his own at all down there. It's like he was probably needed at the top. Oh well, but seems like Corrupt is was having the bomb, but it looks like he's just passed on to Lieno. Seems like he is the bomb carrier mostly for all of the games that's been played so far. Looks like they're going around on the side yards. We might see if they can sneak around the back again. But looks like Head has just got himself a double kill, taking out 2 people in a row.
Darcy banging and Bart again. It looks like just 1 on 5 now. A bit of a turnaround. NS run the last few rounds on the trot and they're up 7-3, but just Sin on his own. But he gets naded by Darcy. Nice nade. Just to give you an idea of how the scores are shaping up at the moment, the 2 top fraggers on each side, we've got Corrupt 13-7 and Darcy both 13-7 as well. Sin is having a great game, 11-6, and he's having a good crack at this one, it would seem. The next one on with a positive score, in fact the only other player with a positive score is Nurgle, who is 87 off, picking up quite a few rounds in the last frag. So those are the top frags at the moment. It's currently 7-4 in favour of the Terrorists, who are NS. They're definitely not walking away with this one, but they've definitely got momentum behind them now. Trying different strategies and trying to get through forward again. And this time they're going around a similar rush last time. Bart's managed to get on top of the oil tanker. It takes a lot of fire. He's only down a little bit of health left, and he does retreat. Why is he so? Because he had range on him there. Whoever was taking pot shots at him. It looks like it's slowed down again. We've gone back to cat and mouse. Puku takes down Nurgle. It's now 3-on-2. In favour of Sleepy, which is definitely good, as they've done a lot better from when they've got him in winning position. When they lose those early frags in the position, their strat tends to be not able to cope with the speed. And the Head, a nice double kill there. Corrupt and Bart both go down, taking an early bath there, and it's Sin on his own again. So let's go have a look at Sin. He is wounded, but he does know that the other team are wounded as well, and they're just trying to wallbang him here with absolutely no success. He does have to get a 5-man clutch, which is easier said than done. Oh, but no, wallbang by Marshall. Nicely done.
And then just following Nurgle, he's just got the bomb carrier, but it's like they're waiting for something. There you go, they're starting to move now.
That'll be that wonderful strategy time.
Yeah. Yeah, so following Nurgle, he's also carrying the bomb. It's like not going for a rush, but he's just dropping the bomb off for some other member to pick up. Looks like they're probably going on the inside at the moment. Some sneak rounds.
Bart picked it up, and they're doing the sneaky this time. Obviously, they've done a good job of keeping Sleepy guessing and really forcing him to move quickly. Puku there, AWP inside. He's taken down by Nurgle after he gets off the kill himself. It's a 4-on-3 situation in favour of Sleepy. So as we know, they've been doing quite well this match so far, winning that kind of situation. So it's quite good. Looks like Lino's still got the bomb, and they're trying to shake up where they're going, but doing it in a very stealthy way is to keep Sleepy guessing. But Sleepy are holding fast, which is definitely the wise thing to do. And they're sneaking around themselves, trying to get some flanks going on. Head's pushing through, but he is nowhere near the terrorists who are actually, well, at the moment they're outside, nowhere near, nowhere near the CT defence at all. It looks like they're trying to jump on top of the building, which is a interesting strategy. Sneaky, sneaky, nice little move there, trying to get the entire team up. Corrupt does get a spot there, but doesn't take any rounds off, although he does take fire in return. And there we go, he engages Dartsy, who takes him down. Fortunately, Marchell again, double kill, Lino and Nurgle. Lots of double kills coming on here. It seems that both teams' players are very, very capable of getting 2 kills, maybe even 3 kills, as we have seen as well, if they do get that drop advantage on the player.
No, and I agree with that, to be honest. Looks like, so I'm just following Leno, who is now the bomb carrier. Looks like they are planning to go for a complete rush into bomb site A. And the bomb has been dropped by Dartsy. Dartsy taking kill.
Oh, nice exchange of fire there. It's now 1-on-2, and Corrupt makes it 1-on-1. It's a 1-on-1 between Corrupt and Marshall. Looks like Corrupt has taken damage, as has Marshall. It's an even fight. M4 versus the old CV. But Marshall comes up behind Corrupt, gets the drop. It's unfortunate Corrupt didn't hear that because he was flashed. But well played to Marshall. Perfect timing almost to take down Corrupt there. And it brings it back to 7-7. It's definitely turning into a massive game. Sleepy have got the past 4 rounds on the trot, really phasing out NS.
And I agree with that, Jonas. It's very, very intense game going on between the two clans. And just following Bart now, who is also a bomb carrier, looks like going for another rush into bomb site A. And he's been blinded. But looks like they're putting the bomb down now. And Bart put the bomb down at perfect time, just before he got owned by Papu.
Throwing flashbangs at each other, that's definitely an interesting tactic. But Marcello, again, I tell you what, the boy's definitely the most valuable player over the past 2 rounds to Sleepy. Wins that 1-on-1, diffuses it, and it does mean that the counter-terrorists do go into the second half with a round advantage. Oh no, no, yeah, there we go. There's the switch. 8-7 in favour of Sleepy. Well done to them. Marchell coming up big there. Can't argue with that at all. 13-7, fragging well. It was absolutely instrumental from his position up top in stopping that middle rush when it did come in. And then obviously once the rounds were in progress here and the kills had already started exchanging, Marchell was instrumental in taking down NS. Looks like we're having a bit of a break now. So go and check to see if any shout-outs. None yet. Obviously don't be afraid, we'd like to hear what you think. Okay. And it looks like I've crashed. That's not very good.
Ooh.
Oh, no. Back in the room. Indeed, DJI has pointed out it is a good match. It's a very, very close match, very tense. It'll be interesting when we see how the second half shapes up. Corrupt pointing out the epic ladder boost because that was a truly fantastic way of sneak attacking. Looks like either NS are making a substitution, but someone has sat out at the moment, so obviously while we're waiting for that, the usual stuff. It's if you want to get us on IRC, it's #e-rev. Please idle. I mean, we would like to obviously keep you informed of the matches we've got coming up, because we've also got a lot of American stuff happening as well with the CEVO playoffs in all leagues. There's a lot of cows still going on, and there's a Vanland coming up as well, which is going to be cracking. So there's a lot to watch for both CSS, for America's Army. It's got some UT3 in the pipeline as well. Wicked game that is, great fun to watch. So there's a lot going on. Obviously on the European side, we are in the middle of the clan base Open Cup. We've got much more matches to come. Hopefully some more ones from the Premier League, and obviously the finals as well. And it's going to be exciting. It's definitely a very, very good selection of matches at the moment, and you'll be able to catch them here all on e-rev, www.e-rev.tv. And obviously come idle in our IRC channels as well on GameSurge and QuakeNet. As I mentioned, it's #e-rev. If you want to give any shout-outs during the game, they will be read out on air. Find me, e-rev DJ, and just DM me with a shout-out. Looks like as we go live into the second half, and Puku's got the bomb. Whether or not he keeps it, well, oh no, it's another restart. And Head's got the bomb, but he drops it. Let's see if he picks it up, and we'll follow them. And let's see how Sleepy take this first round. They could be brash, they could charge in, they might be a bit more laid back, a bit more, you know, testing the waters, which is fair enough. It's Ku that's got the bomb, and looks like they're rushing hard around the outside of the yellow tank, taking fire, but no, taking grenades as well. Someone gets a lovely double hit, sorry, with the grenade there. Nice grenade, perfect landing. Bart does take down Darcy. A nice kill to the head with the nice little stick. Ku takes down Lino. Watching Ku there, he's taking a lot of shots at different people there. He's right in the thick of it. And he takes down Sin. Nice double kill there already by Ku. He's winning this round so far for the Sleepy side. As you can see, he is definitely near some of the other team, but he retreats back and is going downstairs. Joins his teammate who's putting fire on other people. There's 3 of them there, but two of them are very wounded. But looks like NS are just holding back, and they're sitting in their defensive positions, and looks like Corrupt's about to be the one that takes them down, because he's on top as they come in. There we go, he sees them, and he takes down the Head, but Ku again comes up big with a headshot. Bart responds nicely. It's now a 2-on-2. Nurgle makes that. Oh, takes both out there. Nice flank from behind by Nurgle. Double kill. It looks like the CTs have taken the first round already. And Lino accidentally voices his opinion on what went wrong in that round over team chat there.
Whoops, big mistake from there. Anyway, following Marcel, who is now the bomb carrier for Sleepy. Looks like they're already starting to get killed going into bomb site A. With Corrupt taking 3 people down. Oh, mass wipeout from the NS clan.
4 kills. 4 kills by Corrupt there. Came up big and he switched 1 grenade, 2 MP5s, switched to his pistol, blasts away. Absolutely cracking. And in this round looks like Darcy's got the bomb for Sleepy. They appear to be adopting a rotating bomb strategy and not doing what they did last round. They're taking a different route and they're coming head on with 2. But Nurgle, again with a P90, triple kill before being naded by Puku. Done well. And Head goes in with Bart, and then, quick moves again from NS as they come in from a very strong position there, flanking hard. Absolutely wonderful this round. Do you just want to walk us through what NS are doing so well defensively, Blizzard?
Just watching them, there's like probably getting like all the best weapons, and even though the score is currently 3-0 to the counter-terrorists, they are doing pretty well with wiping out all of the Sleepy clan. But it looks like most of the Sleepy clan now are starting to go around on the side yards to see if they can try and get away from getting mugged in bomb site A. But it looks like they're struggling to try and find an easy access in without getting killed, with Corrupt just hanging over the door to the entrance of bomb site A.
This is definitely a good lockdown by NS over covering each exit from the upper points as well and from the side. And obviously they've got the side parts locked down as well. They've actually got 2 AWPs at the far extremes of the map, and that's definitely working well. As we see there, Sin takes down Ku. Nice shot there by Sin. He's definitely being a star for the CTs, but he's definitely a star for the terrorists. He's only 1-to-1 at the minute, but we know he's going to Nurgle at the other end with the AWP. Takes down Darcy. It's a slow round, this one, but it's not working in favour of Sleepy. They're allowing NS to pick him off 1 by 1. That's not good, because 5-3 advantage is never fun to come back. And again, another 3 kills there, 2 for Corrupt and 1 for Lino. Marshall does answer back again, but unfortunately that's a complete whitewashing.
Looks like they have very good defense strategies that they're running to keep them from even putting the bomb down, which is really good for them.
And it is absolutely effortless. I mean, Corrupt's playing a huge role for Sin. He's 8-to-1. A massive top frag there, and Nurgle's 6-1 as well. Lino is 3-1, so it's definitely their side is, I have to say, they're making it look almost effortless, whereas Sleepy, you know, they did with the good rush tactics that were being used, they did make it look a bit different. And Corrupt, triple kill again. I tell you what, the boy's on fire. Absolute fire. It's watching him go forward. He is injured, but he's not relenting at all. It looks like they've gone for the bottom side, the bottom bomb site. Dartsy left on his own, and he is taking fire. Corrupt's just outside, just waiting to bang that last kill again. And Bart beats him to it, coming in from the top. Nice kill there. It looks like NSR running away with this one.
I agree, it's with counter-terrorists are now on 5-0. It looks like the NS is doing very well with their defense strategies. And looking at the other clan, looks like they're just aimlessly trying to get into bomb section A, is like if there's some award in there. So, but anyway, following back onto following back to Corrupt again, see how they're playing out, and see what it's doing. It's like the bomb is now taking a completely different route. Looks like they're going to try and go for bomb B, but they're all starting to get taken down, with Bart getting killed by a grenade.
There we go, another quick round, quick response by NS there. They spotted the rush, they called it early. And that's teamwork that really does win you these kind of games when it looks a bit close. Is that when you do communicate well on defence, you have the advantage of obviously being in the flank. It's unfortunate for Sleepy that they are getting picked up one by one. But at the moment, it's that communication that is very important for NS. You can see why they picked Nuke as their map now on the knife round. 6-0. This is very, very intense affair in the first half, but it's a whitewash at the moment. Lots of flashes going down, smokes going around. Looks like Sleepy are playing this one coy. Sin outside with the AWP does manage to take out Puku, trying to snipe him back, and he does again spot someone else. So looking at Sin at the moment, he does know that someone's out there. It is a one-on-one, Sin with the sniper, but he's definitely playing a valuable part. As from that outside area, oh, but Ku comes up big, takes down Sin, and that leaves that side wide open. But NS have responded already, knowing that that side is down, and they're trying to cover that as well. But that does mean they've taken off personnel where all the rest of the Sleepy team are. Corrupt takes down Marshall with a nice headshot.
Corrupt's taking another headshot again.
Just can't stop him. Absolute spree, but Bart also coming in nicely there. Double kill with the M4 on head at the end there, winning the round again. 7-0. It's a whitewash at the moment. Bart is on 8-2. He's definitely controlling the game in that middle bomb site from that top area, and he's obviously not having the same taking down effect and cat and mouse effect that was in the last side with obviously Marshall was up top there, and he was also able to project control of the game, but it seems Bart's doing a much better job, and obviously with Corrupt sitting on top there covering that rush entrance, which Sleepy seems to be favouring, he's absolutely dominating at the moment. It's quick reactions, and that's really helping. But there's some flashes go down, and Corrupt's blinded. He's looking at the 4 flashes in there. Nice play, but they just didn't spot him till late. He gets Marshall, but this is definitely the best round for Sleepy in a while. As they come in, they got all their guys in the middle site, but Nurgle coming up big again for NS and brings it back. It's a 2-on-3 situation. Dartsy's got the bomb and he's about to plant it on that B site. So let's go have a look at Dartsy and see what how he responds now he's got the bomb down. He's on his own now, and he is taking down 3 people. So it's a tense situation, but it is one in which they can win because obviously they are under pressure. But he does take fire. He's injured heavily there, and the nade comes in. He's injured even more, but somehow he's still alive. And Bart rushes in there after getting a flash on Darcy, and unfortunately for them, Bart defuses the bomb, and it's another round in favour of NS.
Indeed, it seems to be a massive whitewash for counter-terrorist, currently on 8 points, with their good defence that they're running through. And following Ku, who's now carrying the bomb for Sleepy, it's looked like they're probably planning to go for the side yard. With a few flashes going over.
Got a bomb drop there, and Darcy's picked up the bomb again. He seems to have started falling into the role of their designated bomb carrier. But it looks like this time they've actually organised a good rush, Sleepy. They've obviously taken down 2 people and lost one of their own. Head working nicely with the AWP. They're flanking round the side. Koo and Head around the side. And this could be a round for them because they're doing the sneaky jump. Which will give them right at the side of where the Corrupt is sitting. But Corrupt is now moving around. And he spots Head, takes him down. Nice kill by Corrupt there. It's now 2 on 2, so this is definitely the best advantage Sleepy have had in a while. Marshall has got the bomb, and he is at the back ramp, and he's probably going to push into A, but he does have the choice of going to B as well. Unfortunately for him, Koo is exchanging fire with one of the counter-terrorists at the back there. He does get tagged, heavily wounds Corrupt. Corrupt now very wounded there. Just depends if Koo's going to stick it out. No, he's made a sensible choice. He's going to join his teammate. Obviously, we've seen a lot of double kills today by both teams, so whether or not that will pay out, but Marshall's moved down to get the bomb in. And we'll see how this goes from here, Blizzard.
I don't know what may be happening, but it looks like Leno has actually stopped moving, so I wonder if he's still active in the server, or he might have just had a disconnection. So he's just standing there with nothing. While Corrupt, on the other hand, is slowly moving around towards bomb site B, and just above him. Oh, just got taken out by Marshall. And possibly Leno has disconnected because he's not moving at all.
Yeah, it does look like Leno is disconnected. But a nice round for Sleepy. They finally pull one back. And that's definitely a good thing, although Marshall going down to the bomb there, losing his weapon. And we're now paused. So what do you make of that, this half so far, Blizzard?
It's brilliant, to be honest. Just looking at the NS clan, what completely whitewashing most of the Sleepy clan, just with a good score of 8-1 at the precise moment.
It's definitely very skewed in favour of NS, and it's like the control Sleepy had from being on the defensive side in the first round has been lost due to the much, absolutely almost flawless communication between the members of NS. Oh, it looks like I've actually crashed out the game properly this time, so I'll be back in a second if you just want to take it away, Blizz.
Well, of course, while we're just waiting for DJ to try and reconnect, don't know if he's fully crashed out of the game or not, it depends, we'll just have to wait for him.
There we go.
Like just saying, I probably think that Leno is either fully crashed out or is just having some major problems because he's taken quite a while to rejoin the server.
That's never a good sign. Hopefully they'll have a sub and we'll have to call it off because it's been definitely an entertaining match to watch, and it's a very clinical performance from NS, who did very well in their group, it has to be said. The Belgians only dropped 5 points in total throughout the entire qualifying campaign to get to this playoff stage. So that's definitely does show why they are, able to dominate a team of what should be equal standing. They're obviously a very strong team and a lot of teamwork practice, which obviously is the thing that wins in these games.
And it looks like they're starting to blame Leno and their country for the internet, which is quite funny, but it's not. It's kind of a serious matter when they lose it during a good clan game, to be honest.
It's obviously technical problems being the scourge of internet gaming. But I'm sure that they wouldn't mind the break on Sleepy there. It gives them a chance to regroup, which is never a bad thing. They are on the end of an 8-1 hammering at the moment. Not unlike Manchester City last weekend. Anyone ever saw that game? What a cracker. Never seen Middlesbrough play so well. I'm not a Borough fan, but the highlights was excellent. But obviously today we're doing CSS. And it's a similar hammering in the favour of NS, who are doing such a good number over Sleepy. Although the first round was won by Sleepy A7, NS have come back big, 8-1 already. Obviously, as usual, come and check us out on e-rev. We still don't have any shout-outs. It's very disappointing. Come on, guys, give us some shouts. We want to talk more. More talking, it's always good.
And it looks like we are restarting the game. Oh, looks like Leona has been swapped out for Thomas.
There we go, that would be the substitution. And looks like we're back live with the game. Absolutely cracking. Puku's got the bomb. And let's follow him. He's obviously supporting the rest of his team, as you can probably see. They're doing the smoke nades and the flash nades, maybe HE or two. And they're just waiting outside, but it looks like... and there we go, we've got a rush in now. Puku, where's he going? He's going for the A site. And Corrupt again comes up big, double kill already, takes down a bomb carrier which is lying in the middle. Again, a third kill by Corrupt. He's just unstoppable at the moment. Ku is the only person left, and he does take an AWP hit through the wall. Corrupt, bagging his 4th kill of the round, takes down Ku, who's the only one left, after a nice tag through the wall there. And that's it. Looks like the first map is over. We're obviously going to be moving to the second map in a moment. Looks like Sleepy have picked Inferno, which is a classic map, good fun to play on. And we'll see if the NS obviously show the same dominance on that map as they have in the second half of this one.
I agree. So it's... being told to sing something Dutch. Don't know any Dutch songs, unfortunately. I wonder if DJ knows any.
I wish I knew some Dutch, but I don't. Oh, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. Old Sterling and the Helmelstaan. Is that about right? And DGR says that's awesome. Cracking. So yeah, there we go. We're waiting for the map change and or more warming up for the second half. And we're still waiting on what's going on. Obviously, just to remind you, this is obviously the first match in our Open Cup coverage, obviously, which I've been saying a lot today, obviously. And we'll try to be giving you some Premier League matches over the coming days. We actually have Evo versus C-Max, which will be a cracker of a game on Monday at 8 EST. That's going to be wicked. Zigo has actually given us our first shout out. He said Zigo rules. Zigo being a Cloudmates admin there. He's definitely done a good job so far. The tournament's been very well organised, and it's been definitely nice working with Samaritan and Phaser in getting the games to cast. So well done to you guys, you've definitely pulled it out. It's a tough job. And in response to that, of us saying it's well organised, he says, not really, it's been a shambles. Excellent stuff. And Thomas says he hopes he doesn't drop out again, as it looks like we're going to start to change it. Head's asking how many viewers. We won't know how many viewers there are until after the cast. Which is always the way. Obviously you can check out all our casts on e-rev.tv, the website, which store all our casts there. So if you're not a fan of CSS, and or you are a fan of CSS, but you also want to see some COD 4 matches, or maybe some America's Army, because we have a couple of really good America's Army games recently, then you can go check it out on www.erev.tv. If you're watching through the direct stream that's been bandied around, and that is actually e-rev.tv. Obviously coming out idling our channel as well, would appreciate the support, and obviously you can catch out when we are doing the games.
Looks like I just crashed out for a moment, so I'm just going to quickly try and reconnect.
And I crashed out too. It's never good.
Okay, looks like it's starting to respawn again.
Looks like it's all up to you. Oh no, there we go. We are on Inferno! And I've timed out. Just as I got back in. That's terrible.
You gotta love most games that time everybody out.
Without it. That's very unfortunate, but never mind. Okay, come back in. And still waiting for my stuff to connect. Obviously Blizzard's connecting as well. There we go, coming back in, and we should be kicking off with the 9th round for sides, hopefully. Get a bit of a Mexican standoff again. But no, we are having more warming up, and someone has actually gone for a stroke coffee. It's been I have to say, a very disjointed match. As I said, the hour of warm-up has been introduced long time, and now we've got a long warm-up for the second map as someone goes for a smoke and a coffee. But fair enough, it's a player's prerogative, and we've just got to sit here and wait. Some more warm-up play, so let's go cast some warm-up play, see what's going on. Nice solid rush there. A bit of stopping, bit of looking, bit of checking out in the usual stopping spot. And I got a bit of banter going on from Sin, who's just explaining what the team lineup is going on. And it looks like there's going to be some more substitutions because the captain of a certain team has shown up. Obviously, Sleepy want to get on with it. And they're talking about the third map, which obviously will be gone to if Sleepy win on Nuke. And that will be the deciding round. For those of you that missed it, it was an early, clever, very heavy win in the favour as they pulled back hard on the defending side. NS did beat Sleepy quite convincingly, pulling back 9 rounds on Nuke after only winning 7. And unfortunately Sleepy only picked up 1 round on the on the attacking side, despite 8. So it was a score of 16-9 in favour of NS, and even this was turned into complete dominance on the defending side, and we saw very, very good communication and redeployment and just general movement from the defending side there.
Hey.
And it just turns out that our new site is live. Still no shoutouts, so come on, give us your shoutouts. Anyone? Admins, players, randomers, go for it.
I gave you a shout out.
Oh yeah, Blizzard gives us a shout out. He says that our new site, www.e-rev.tv, is live, so go check it out. It looks very, very nice. It's much improved over the old one. Big kudos to Pele for pulling that one out of the bag. It's very nice. Cheers. That's obviously all interactive and so on. So now, obviously, we are doing a lot more casts. They come up in order on the site, which is great. So you're able to see in advance what's coming up. You can see a lot of CEVO stuff, Banff tournament, and obviously Open Cup coverage. As we go into the 9th round with NS on the defending side of CT, and we've got the Mexican standoff then, and it's basically line up and look at the other team and wait to see who makes the first move. So if NS make the first move, I'll give you a $5.
I'll be happy to get that.
And still wait. Oh, it looks as if Nurgle's going to go forward. Let's follow Nurgle. He's at the front. Looks like he's... Oh no! The Bart charges in. Oh, I've lost a $5. No,
yay! I look forward to seeing it in the post.
Oh dear. Oh, I can't believe I lost a $5. And NS lose the knife round. It's unfortunate for them. Sleepy 4 men up. They choose CT, which is wise, because that does seem to be a stronger side for them. Looks like we're about to go live as we hear the guitar error in the spawn of the CTs. Okay, as I was mentioning, so give us the shout-outs on #e-rev on both Quake and GameShow. Come on, find me, e-rev DJ, or if you can't find me, find Blizzard as well. I'm sure you can do shout-outs too, and we'll read your shout-outs live on air. And of course, idle in there anyway, give us some support. And it looks like we move into the pistol round, so if you want to follow Lino, Blizzard, and tell us what he's doing.
Unfortunately, the game was crashing for me, so I'm got back in now.
Okay, well, it looks like I'll go for it.
Yeah, so I'm just following Leno now. He's just sneaking around the back, even though I've lost half my HUD display, so I can't remember what half the areas are. But it's like they're heading towards the bomb site B. With Leno taking out Papu first.
Nice work there by Lino. They get the bomb down. It's 3 on 4 with man advantage in favour of NS, who make it a 2-man advantage as Marshall is taken down by Sin. Head does answer with a nice nade onto Bart though. Looks like now it's just Ku left, and he's taken down by Lino, who's sterling work there. Taking down 2 people to Sin's 3 people. One's around the first round in favour of the terrorists and NS. Go now into second round, and more money this side. Look at the submachine gun round, as some people seem to be calling it. And Corrupt putting some fire down, but it does take fire in return as well. Not too much damage, but he's definitely spotted someone there as he goes up the side alley towards the A-bomb site. So good defense there, and he takes a nade, but not that heavy a nade. Checking behind, he gets rushed and flashed by Ku, who takes him down. Nice headshot there. He is backed up, but this backup was slow, which meant Ku could retreat, and his teammate was covering him, so that was a nice bit of play by Sleepy there. Only won them a kill, but it's definitely worthwhile. Now as we move over to Lino, who is advancing straight up the middle street to try and get that positional play. I don't think he realises that it's been heavily covered there. He gets out of first flash and he's backed up, and it's a nice rush by NS as they come in. Lino Nurgle takes down with a nice headshot. Sin takes down Dartsy with a nice headshot, and the initiative is back straight in favour of NS as they are on the bomb and planting it now. But a quick response there by Sleepy. You probably saw that on the minimap, but they did come in with a quick counter move, and they're now on the bomb. Ku going for the quick defuse, but Sin covering from behind a little old-fashioned 1950s car there. He does take down and wins another round in favour of NS. Bringing us into round 3, and Sin's clearly the star player again on the terrace. He's very influential on the nuke obviously, but he's again showing his strengths here, and he's not carrying the team, but he's certainly a big part of it. He's carrying the bomb as well. As you can see, he did take some fire there, and the splash is going out towards the T-junction at the top of the central street there. Looks like they're now going in with another patented NS rush as they come in nicely there. Nurgle takes down Head, who's unfortunately slow to react because of his ping. And he does miss a chance to bag a quick few kills there, and the bomb goes down by Sin. And they're in controlling positions again. And Sin goes back and watches a flanker, and again it looks a very effortless performance by NS. They're coming in, they're spotting the weakness well, and that's proving really advantageous to them. It's 3-0 already. Sin hasn't been killed, as Nurgle either, and they're definitely the 2 people that are bringing the bacon for NS this round. But Lino's also on 3 kills with a death as well, so he's obviously doing his part for the team. Just to contrast with Sleepy Puku, only 2 kills, 3 deaths, and Head matches him with 2 kills and 3 deaths as well.
Just
And
following
as we
Sin now,
follow-
who is... Just following Sin now, who's bomb carrier seems to be just walking and taking over a lot of the Sleepy clan out, and it looks like they've just gone over to bomb site A just to put the bomb down.
There we go, the bomb is down and we go back to defensive situations. 3 on the 2 with Sleepy having the 2, and obviously heavy damage on Nurgle, who's taken up by Dartsy with some nice long range shooting there. Just following Dartsy now as him and a teammate, his only teammate in fact, coming through. They're going through separate ways, so do get a chance to cover. Puku, nice kill on Sin. It's getting tense, the bomb is about to go, and it's all down to Corrupt to make the right time. Oh! And a lovely kill on Puku, and I think that's won them around because the bomb goes off. And it's another round in favour of NS. Oh, nice play there by Corrupt. Perfectly timed shot. Very tight angle and through a wooden basket. Well done to Corrupt, who came up big before, but obviously having a less of an impact this time. It's all about Sin. On the attacking side, on Inferno. And Zigo is telling us what he's listening to. He's listening to Matt's Pokora Dangerous, which is featuring Timbaland and Sebastian. Good taste of music, my man. And look, clean rush again. Look how, if you look at the mini-map, you see how close together they are, and that's a really big advantage because it means they're getting a lot of members in the same area at the time, and that means that obviously the disadvantages of moving quickly and spraying is reduced because you've got an extra few guns behind you. And it's going so well because now they have the defensive positions. Well, I say that, Puku comes up big with a triple kill there, and he is taken down by Corrupt, but Marshall answers. It's now 1-on-1 again. The bomb is down and Marshall is wounded. Sin does have the positional advantage here. Oh, and he's taken down by Sin, coming up big for NS. Nice, unfortunately for Marshall, that was unfortunate because he did try there, and it was a good play by Puku that unfortunately was wasted by the thought out tactical moves of Sin there. It looks like we are now 5-0 up in favour of NS. Who look as if they're absolutely running away with this game. From what looked like a slow start for them, they've really hit their stride and they've only dropped 1 round in 13. You can't argue with that at all, can you, Blizzard?
No, not really, but it's just that I'm struggling to get most of my HUD back for some reason, but I'm trying as hard as I can to get all of the people's names working. So just following Bart now, who, well, just watching the scores with, he's like, Nurgle just took out 2 people in a row with a pistol. And one person's just gone off to A, so I'm just trying to track him as quick as I can.
Nurgle being pretty nifty with the old pistol there, as he is AWPing, and he was quite good with it on the nuke. And oh, nice kill on Dartsy there as he takes down the last man. Nice kill, 6-0. Sin leading the pack, 13-2. Nurgle's on 8-2, and those are the 2 big fraggers in favour of the terrorists. Obviously, Corrupt's in there as well, 5-5. The only other positive player is Puku, who's got 7-6, as you saw him get a nice triple kill earlier. And it looks like another balls to the wall rush in favour, well, for NS. Nurgle's now waiting. And coming in from the side is Puku, but Corrupt takes him down with a nice headshot. Very damaged in the process, and there's obviously someone with him, and they know that he's in there, so they're all going around different directions to try and take this last guy out, who is up top. And Nurgle does run into the room spraying, but Dartsy is the man up top who takes down Corrupt. And he takes some fire and takes down Nurgle. Dartsy with a nice double kill there. He's starting to get into the game this round. He was very influential on Nuke, as we saw. And you can see on the radar, he knows that someone is lurking right next to him. But will he get the kill? He does! 3 kills for Dartsy, who is on round for the team ace, working his magic with a silenced M4. But there's no one near him at the moment, so we'll switch over to the other side of the map, try and catch some action there, as I'm watching Lino as he's slowly sneaking into bomb side A, and he comes round and Sleepy Head takes him down, and then puts in a flash to kind of run away there and get his ground and time back. But Bart comes up big, takes him down. Bart is the last man alive. He's only on 10 health, but he is getting the bomb down.
there's 3 people left.
And there we go, Marshall wraps it up, takes down a heavily wounded Bart, and Sleepy have pulled up their first round. What do you make of that, Blizzard?
Find it really good, to be honest. Just the downside is I think I can't get my hold back, so I'm just going to have to struggle as much as I can. So following Sin, who has the bomb, just running along the group. It looks like they're probably going to try and aim for bomb site B this time, but you won't know until they get to the split point. But yeah,
it's definitely a B rush.
Yeah, I was going to say it was a B rush. Just like, maybe not, it looks like they're probably going for A instead.
Clever tactic there by Annette, but Crew spots it, nice headshot. Nice exchange of fire there. Oh,
nice grenade.
Team kills Lino with a grenade. And hopefully we'll get a bit of banter from that, but oh no, we don't see anything yet. That's the first team kill of the game, which is not bad considering we are quite a way into the second map. It's been a very, very good standard of play, considering it is League 2 Open Cup. Obviously, the more experienced of you that see this kind of thing week out will probably disagree with me, having watched many Euro Cup and many Euro Cup and Open Cup Premier League games, and obviously the big international tournaments between teams like London Mint and Birmingham as well. We're now round 9. If you just want to call what's going on, Bliss.
Yep, just following Sin, who is now also the bomb crash, sorry, just do it for a second. Looks like they're probably heading for bomb site B, and also with the scores, it is 7 to the terrorist and 1 to the counter-terrorist, with the bomb being planted down by Sin again and when taken down.
And looks like we're getting a sneaky defuse here, but Corrupt. Again, he is the man of the moment in the right place for NS as he takes down the diffuser, and now he's just being a giant pain in the arse as he's just round the corner, taking down Coup, and it looks like Darcy's going for the sneaky defuse, but Corrupt comes up big again, and he wins the clutch as well, taking down 3 there to win the round. He's going to be chuffed as chips with that. We saw his talent there on obviously as defending on Nuke, but he did so well, such tactical play there, winning the round very, very nicely. He's definitely going to be chuffed in there. It's a wonderful play by Corrupt.
I have to agree, Corrupt is probably going to be the player of the match, the way he's playing.
Oh, without a doubt. He is fantastic on Nuke and fantastic here. We can't argue against Sin's contribution as well, and Nurgle, whose P90 work has been very, very good. Throughout both matches, Nurgle is definitely the man who likes to get up close, and as we watch Nurgle now, he gets a kill there on Sleepyhead, and Bart gets the last kill on Marshall, wrapping up another round, making it 9-1 in favour of the terrorists. Looks like they might go into the possibly easier side with a big advantage. Obviously, Dartsy would probably be the most valuable player for Sleepy on this particular junction. Not on this map, but also on the previous map as well. He was one of their higher fraggers, and he did have some very good rounds and some very good play, controlling what he could from where his positions were, considering the skill of the players he's up against. And again, we see Nurgle there with a double kill with the P90, and Dartsy goes to the AWP, misses it, and taken down by Nurgle, who's got his 3rd kill of the round. He could be on for the team ace here with 3 kills already, so let's have a look at Nurgle. But oh no, he's taken down by Marchell, who is heavily wounded by Nurgle. Unfortunately for Nurgle there, that he did get taken down, because that would have been a fitting end to a very good performance by him this match as he moves into first place in terms of frags, 14-6. Corrupt again, finishing the round, taking down Marshall, who was the last man alive. Definitely said that the bottom 3 fraggers on Sleepy do need to get into the game a bit more. Marshall, Coup and Head all only have 4 kills compared to the much more more useful contributions from Puku and Dartsy, who both have plus 10 kills at this point in time. So it looks as if they want to get something out of this in the second half, or at least try and mount and what would be an epic comeback, considering how many rounds they've been losing comparatively. It would have to be a lot of would be required of them. And again, already Corrupt taking down two people, Puku and Dartsy going down there. Marshall does get a bit of a response in, but Bart's there to cover his teammate as always. And again, it's a clinical example of that excellent rush forward in which they all back each other up and they basically pile in and don't give Sleepy a chance to retaliate. Oh, Bart coming up big that round, 4 kills. When they come, it comes like a waterfall for the man. He's definitely big fragging at the moment. Is all of apart from Lenio, who's obviously having a few network connections, all of the terrorists are on positive scores. In fact, Nurgle has more than a 2-to-1, as does Sin, and Corrupt is very, very close to a 2-to-1 kill-death ratio as well. So it is definitely is running away with the game here. It's absolutely cracking play. Don't you agree, Blizzard?
I do agree. It looks like Corrupt has just got taken down from behind by Dartsy. It was the bomb carrier, which was a pretty nice nifty move. So just following Bart now, he's just weighing around bomb site B, taking down Sleepyhead. Oh wait, no, that was Sin, sorry, taking down Sleepyhead.
Bit of a long-range exchange going on there, but the AWP wins as Puku takes down Bart, Sin into Marshall, Ku into Sin, Leo into Dartsy. Exchange of fires all round. It's now 1-on-2 with Leo, who is unfortunately the bottom fragger for terrorists. But that does mean he now has a chance to really show us what he can do, so as we kind of follow him, he is next to the bomb, he does get a spot, but Ku comes up big for Sleepy, taking down Lino, and as a result, that is it. Now another round in favour of Sleepy, which they so desperately need. It was a much better round from them, they definitely were more composed, and they did isolate the better players, and they did get their lines of fire more influential, because before they've just been kind of not getting crossfires and not getting really solid positions, whereas that round they did. And so this round I'm going to follow Dartsy as we see if he has another good contribution towards the defending team, because he got 2 good kills early on that round. As a result, that meant that Sleepy had the advantage.
Just following Sin now, it looks like they're taking the sneaky route via the apartments. And Bart is getting taken down as soon as he walked out the apartment door. Oh, and the counter-terrorist win, it's so far. It's 11-3 to the terrorist side.
Yeah, very quick round there, and that's now back-to-back wins from Sleepy. Is this a quick blip in the Form 4 on NS, or are Sleepy generally mounting a comeback here? It would look like they're feeling a bit desperate, obviously, because if they only need to concede 6 rounds, that's the margin they've got, and then NS are walking into the quarterfinals of the Open Cup. So it's definitely imperative that Sleepy do come back and try and win this match. So they've got a draw, and we go on to a third map. And it does look like they might get away with it. But no, Sin takes down Dartsy, Lino into Ku, but Head does answer, Marshall answers, 3 down from each side. But now it's just Lino on his own again, so if we look at him, he's actually got the M249, and interesting choice of weapon as he just trying to rips into the wall there, maybe get a few wall bangs. He is pinned, I don't know if you can see from the radar, but looking at either side, you've got Head outside towards the spawn and Marshall towards bomb site B. And obviously where he is, the bomb is outside, but he does take down Head. He does absolutely survive by the skin of his teeth. He has 1 health left. And there we go, he's picked up the bomb, and he's obviously going to try and move his way around and get a sneaky kill off Marshall. And that's it, Lino, just a sneaky kill onto Marshall. Lovely play. He faked the running away, and then he comes back in and hides behind Marshall, trying to move quickly through. And he gets the kill, and that's it. It looks like we're swapping sides now. And that was 12-3 in favour of NS as they walk into the defending side with a huge advantage. Okay, so let's go have a look and see. Sorry, Karen, I'm still talking over you.
Yeah, I have to admit, it was a very nice sneaky move made by Liano though. It was very, very nice. So starting the next round now, just following Sleepy Head, who is also the bomb carrier. So it's like they could be following around going for bomb site B, but they could be. Nope, it looks like they're going for A. It's just trying to fool the counter terrorists into thinking they're going to B.
It's very tactical play there by Sleepy. They are definitely getting feints in, and as we see, one of the CTs has actually switched to the B bomb site, so it's only one man defending A at the moment, and as the flash comes in, fire goes around and Sin manages to take down Dartsy, but Ku responds well, and there we go, there's a Glock fire going in as the counter-terrorist counter-rush comes back in. There's Glock fire going everywhere, and it's now just Nurgle left. He gets a nice headshot, a second headshot. Can he get another headshot? No, Ku takes him down. Done very well there, because the other counter-terrorist was, oh, actually, no, I lied completely. Marshall was at full health, but very nice play there. Nurgle nearly clutching it at the end, but big round for Ku. 4 kills initially. Very good Glock play by that man there.
So yeah, just following Marshall, who is the bomb carrier. It's like they might go for A. Nope. It's like the bomb carrier's looking down towards B. Like they're getting picked off trying to go for the bomb site A. Most of the counter-terrorists standing over at A. So Marshall's just going towards bomb site B now and just putting down the bomb quickly.
That was an interesting tactic there by NS, who went for the full stack on bomb site A, and it's obviously worked for them because it's a 4-on-1 with Dartsy left on his own again. Obviously he does get a nice kill there on Corrupt and goes to get the bomb carrier, but unfortunately Bart, good cover, good calling, I have to say as well. That was definitely a good round, and another example of NS's good communication and quick communication as well.
I have to agree with that, especially the way that they played that round, to be honest. At the moment the scores are tied 1-all.
And with the fact that they won the first half on Inferno in the way that they did, 12-3, means that there's only 4 rounds in it, and it does look like it's going to be 1 round less, as it's just Ku on his own. He is top fragging, but he goes down. He does manage to avoid the team ace by taking down Corrupt, but again it looks like NS have pulled 1 more round back, and that's another round closer to getting to the quarterfinals of the Open Cup. Bart's having an absolute stormer, so this round let's go see what Bart's doing so well. He's picking up the kills. He's got 2 kills each round so far, so that's a ratio of 6-1. A very nice ratio at an early stage of the game like this. He's in very good form, I have to say. Now we've obviously talked, taken down by Marshall's nice AWP spot. I know we have talked about obviously Nurgle, Sin and Corrupt's contributions, but let's not forget that Bart has had some very good rounds and very big rounds. As we see more fire coming along. Nice exchange there, and it looks like the terrorists are about to plant on bomb site A. Do you reckon they can pull this one away, Blizzard?
I agree so. There's yep, they'll probably be able to get rid of this. 2 left on the terrorist team and 1 left on the counter-terrorist. So it's possibly a high chance that they will win. It depends on see how well they play out to the end.
Oh, Corrupt with a nice kill on Puku there, and it's just 1-on-1 now. It's just Ku left on the other side, and he's going for the defuse. Ku is peeking. And he sees him, he goes for the shot, and a nice headshot by Ku on Corrupt there. And unfortunately that does mean the bomb goes off, but it's 2-2. Well, should I say fortunately for Sleepy, the bomb goes off. Very nice round there by Sleepy. Nice good rush. Getting 3 people into the site and they're flying. Now they've stacked the middle. And as we follow Puku, he's looking at the middle. He's obviously putting some fire at the wall, but as you can possibly see from the radar, they are sitting back, although now someone is coming to have a peek, having heard the fire. And Puku is just sitting there watching, and CT's decided the better as a flash goes in, and another peeking through, and no one is seen there as he goes across the other side. Fire exchange, but no hits at all. It's a very cat and mouse situation again. Obviously it seems as the Sleepy don't want to test the defence too much, which isn't working for them, as they are getting picked off one by one, with Ku and Darcy down already. And Corrupt gets another kill in favour of NS, and it's now 2 on 5 with just Puku and Marshall. As Puku does manage to exchange some fire there, but he is heavily injured, as is his teammate, and it's just not a good situation for being, because they're right in the middle, and they've obviously got the flanking position as well, where someone is moving around there, and they're just kind of stuck there. But NS they're not bothering to push forward, they're just sitting tight, letting Sleepy come to them, which is a good move. Oh! And a lovely finish to the round there by Lino, who gets a double nade kill on the heavily wounded Marshall, and Puku. A nice nade there by Lino, who actually pulls himself up to the top of the fragging charts with 8-2 with that nice nade kill again. And it looks as if Sleepy they're sort of pushing their way back into the game a little bit, but the cool and calm defence of NS is really what's pushing them forward, don't you think, Blizzard?
I do agree with that. Just after yeah, well, I have to admit,
Oh, wow.
It was quite a nice wipeout from the counter-terrorist team, quickly wiping out all the red team. And there's a load of good games going through. I think it's the end of the game, to be honest.
Indeed, that was a round that's seen it, and hopefully, I was hoping for a bit of a extended round there, but a quick 5-man ace there by NS, who are advancing to the Open Cup quarter-finals of the second league. So there we go. Any last final thoughts now the match is over, Blizzard?
Just have to admit, it was a good game and it was worth watching.
Indeed, a very good first half of the first round, very nice balance, very tactical play. Did devolve into a bit of a whitewash, so that was unfortunate, as obviously tense games are a lot better to watch than clear whitewashes. Man of the match, who would you say, Blizzard?
I have to admit, I'll say it's probably Corrupt with the amount of kills he was getting for both games, to be honest. It was outstanding.
Yes, Corrupt was brilliant, but can't ignore the contribution Sin made, who had some very good rounds, and he was also very instrumental in NS as well. And for obviously Sleepy, it had to be Darcy, who was their big man in the clutch situations, and obviously he was the one that was seemed to be driving the team forward. So well done to those two players, and obviously commiserations that you've now left the Open Cup, Sleepy, but good luck to NS in the future rounds. Maybe we'll be covering you in the final. So it looks as if that's it from us here at e-rev, covering the League 2 Open Cup. If you want to voice out any last opinions, please come on over to #e-rev on both QuakeNet and GameSearch. Talk to me, DJ. Would love to hear you about the casting. Obviously, this is our first EU-based CSS cast. So come and talk to us there, what you'd like to see, what would you want to see more in the cast, what would you want to see less of. Hopefully we'll be coming back with some live ballroom coverage in the future games and some instant replays. Big thanks to DGR for doing this cast for us. And we'll see you at the next match on Monday at 8 Central European Time, which is between Evo and CMAX in the Premier League, and it's for a place in the quarterfinals. And it proved to be an absolute cracker of a game, as both teams have been in good form, and they did do very, very well in the qualifying stages, so it's going to be an absolute blinder. So from myself, DJ, and Blizzard as well, and DJ, good night.